Hey, good evening all, good evening traders, good evening scalpers, and afternoon wherever you are, good evening here in London, and welcome to, for me, a nice late night session where we're going to be looking at the crypto market, in particular during us at a great time. If you're looking at the Bitcoin now, as you can see, we're scalping here on a 3-minute time frame as always, for those of you who've joined us on previous streams. And obviously, of course, when we get going, obviously if you like what we do, then hit that like button, subscribe, comment, drop us a message, and check out our website. All the links and descriptions are all in the comment section below. But yeah, you join us just great, you join us just right, just as we've seen Bitcoin just break the 50,000 and now retest, which is brilliant. So we've already hit our TP, which I set probably about 2 hours ago. So we've had a nice trade already and a nice win, and as you can see on the chart here, we've got a lovely W pattern form. This is what I was waiting for. Second leg of a W, really nice. I was waiting for this pullback. Zoom out. We can see the high from today, which was just below 51,000. We came back, we formed a nice double bottom here at our support level of about 49.7. Push back up again, Beautiful, nice little M. Second leg we caught here. Another nice little W. Another nice little M. And now back again into another nice pattern. And this is what we just caught again. We like a retest. So we're going to see now if we're going to push a little higher and break our next level, which is 50,200. And then push on to our next TP level, which I'm looking at about 5332. So I'm hoping for here. My next level, I'm going to go for here. So yeah, we had some trades earlier on as well. You can see here we had a nice sell below here into our support zone. We bounce back up. We had a nice buy here. And we had another sell. So we're just taking this buy now and caught our second leg. So that's Bitcoin, and we're watching this now. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to take a break below and retest our support zone. So a trend line form as well on our axe system. We're still 53% bullish, looking at it on the chart here. So we might have a little bit of range. It could be a good time to get a coffee on.
Coffee's not a bad idea.
That's true. How are you this evening? You okay?
Yeah, doing all right. Trying to recover. A little summer cold.
Good, good. Well, at least we're not recovering from losses. That's one good thing.
That's a fact. NFP was good to us on Friday.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a good. The week all round was really good on the news. So I'm liking the tunes as well. The tunes are nice for a Saturday night here. It's nice. Can you hear it? The level just so is it okay on the music? You like it?
It is. Let me check it right quick. I think it's a little low. Check.
I thought we'd do a new soundtrack for Saturday night for crypto night, you see.
Is that the one that I sent you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, volume's good, mics are good. Everything sounds good.
Brilliant. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. This is one of my favourite tracks. Saturday night special. I love it.
Uh-huh.
So what are you thinking on Bitcoin then? What are you thinking? You thinking with me? We've had a nice second leg here. We've got
a second, brother.
We've got a retest. We're 50,131 right now. So we're going to hit that 50,052. That's the zone. We'll set that as our next zone. This is the next resistance level. As you can see here was our breakout zone, which I kind of set as my was my take profit 1 on that second leg. I knew it would go a little bit higher, but I wasn't being greedy. I wanted to sort of get out at that just over 50,000 mark. So we're going to wait and see if we get a break above this zone here, and then we'll be in again with another buy.
Man, on the 15, all this was a retest back to our trend line. We haven't even broke out of that upward channel. So actually we're looking at the second leg W on the 15. So you still got more bullish momentum if it stays in the pattern 51.6.
Yeah, I agree. We just have a few minutes of range in here around the neutral support zone. It's just sat on our breakout zone that we identified, and I think, yeah, we've got every way of getting 50,003. Not long. Obviously, if we get a break below our breakout zone, then we're looking to take a sell down below 50,000, and I would say that is your realistic bounce off level there. Look, our baseline. So 49,965 if it's a sell, if we get a break below our breakout zone down to here. I'm hoping, like you, this is going to shoot now.
Yep.
RSI is looking good. Let's see if it can get back to 75. That was a nice high today. What time was that? So that was my morning, 11 AM here. It's getting up 50 and a half, and then that was the high yesterday evening, 51. That's it really.
Yeah, keep in mind, I'm looking at everything on negative charts. I still got to update my axe system.
Yeah, I'm still on the old settings at the moment.
Yeah.
This is looking good. We had a nice cross on the RSI here. Look, kind of like 1 hour ago. That's where it broke. This is where we had that break. Look, this is the last hour.
Go look at structure on the 15. I know we're specifically 3, but look at a higher time frame for a little more confluence. See what I was telling you. It's opening up the area to 51.6.
Yeah. Yeah, on the 15, we've just had a cross out the neutral zone. We've had a push down on that candle here, but then it's bounced back. So yeah, we're heading towards. We've got a resistance zone here where I've set my TP to, so 50,376 zone. It's got to break above that. If it breaks above 50,376, then we're up to 50,571 again. So yeah, we can set a level here. Look, we can have a take profit 3. That's a breakout zone on the 15 minutes. That's looking good. Up to 3. There we go, it's good. So this is the last hour. We didn't quite bottom out on the RSI, turned around, came back in as it would do, retesting this support zone, and then broke the trend line. Once it breaks that trend line, look, and we get the cross here. Here is our entry point. That would have been my entry point earlier on, and then away. And we know where our TP is going to be. First area of resistance. And then we've got a spike up to our breakout zone, a pullback, and now we're looking for a retest and then back up again. Starting to break now. Watch this for a couple of minutes and we'll have a look at Dogecoin, our favourite, and we'll have a look at Cardano as well, see where that is tonight. This is looking. And so on a 3-minute time frame, I'm looking for usually 10,000 to 20,000. So we're about there. 18,000 points. And we can take a buy on each level as we get a break, take profit, take profit. Want to see RSI get to that 75 zone. If you're holding any trades on this, your stop loss is going to be just below this point here. So your stop loss is going to be just below 50,000, 49.95, 9946 area. Oh yeah, here we go, nice push. We're strong bullish now, momentum at 81%. Market's advancing, we've got 53% bear power at the moment. We're retesting, we're hitting our previous high from 30 minutes ago. So this is the crucial point where we're either going to see an extension of the second leg W here on the 3 minutes, or this is our double top, and then we're going to get a pullback. So according to the 15, looks like it's going to go higher. Let's see. I want to see it clip that 276 area. New candle formed. So just over 2 minutes on this one. Let's see if this breaks our trend line and reaches our breakout zone, which I say is 50,278. So we're 50,190 at the moment. Like I say, RSI just pulling back a little bit, so like I say, don't be surprised if we get a little bit of rejection. We're going to be looking at if I draw it out for you like this. This is how see it. Each time you just got to wait for that break before you get involved. If this is the end of the, say this could be the end of the second leg. Here's our potential. We're hoping it's not the end. We're hoping we could get a, that's what could happen. It's a mini retest, but drop back down to 50,000 before a push on up again. Want to see it, really want to see it test. I'll break out. We're going to see that all. We're going to see no second leg yet, and just a continuation. Following our trend line. Forex has just dropped off a little bit though. So we had a peak earlier on at 75, pull back, didn't quite get into our neutral zone. There we go, next candle coming now. See our baseline's now curled up as well, which is a good sign. We use our baseline. If you're trailing a stop, this is where we would have it set, the other side of this line here. And this is all part of the Axe trading system that we've designed for the members of our Discord group and everything, just to help give you the extra edge. Still bullish, 65.
Markets without an edge is suicide.
Yeah, it is on. It is on any crypto on such a small time frame like this. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
This makes it so smooth. You know what I mean? We've said this before. If any of the crypto is your bag, this system works just as well on this as it does indices or forex pairs. RSI is 67. Now we're 90% bullish now, strong bull. So I think hopefully we're going up, and we're going to touch our breakout zone. This is where I had my first TP that I got earlier on, just before we came on live. We're just going to hit 50,000. We're going to make 50,002 on 50,199. Here we go. 50,202 then. 201, 50,200. This is going to hold at 50,200. Got 14 seconds left, this candle. So we've lost a lot of momentum now. We're still strong, we're still 84% bullish on our dashboard. Here we go, so 50,240. Yeah. Come on. Let's see if it'll hit our TP again. 50,279, 50,280. 5233. That's our target. If it breaks this, this is our target. If it breaks this, this is our target, with a retest in between. As long as RSI is the right side of our zone, we know where we're heading. There's just got a little bit of rejection around here. It's got this is why we identify the breakout zones. We've got our low here, which is 49, about 49,637, and here's our high at 52.80. So this is where we know price, as it has been doing, is going to range. You had a false breakout, came back, retested it, has tried to break, not yet. This was saying we could get, if it retests this 3 or 4 times, then we can get a big rejection back down to, it would be just over 50,000 now if it did, down to center point, if this is the M pattern we're following here. But at the moment we're still waiting for a good movement to touch this, and then we can get in on a buy above here. But remember, we're not financial advisors. Use your own risk management. This is just for entertainment, Saturday night for me. Nothing better to do than try and trade crypto. Oh, we love it. Here we go. It's more like it. 69. With 50,000 to 19. Let's say what 50,280 is our TP1 basically. In fact, I'll move that TP1 to. I just wanted to show everybody the breakout zones that you get that are provided for you on the charts when you join our group. So let's see if we get a push up to this level here before some kind of rejection back down again, then a further push on up. We want to see RSI break above 75 basically, and then we're away for a bit. We haven't had a test of that zone for, I mean, it nearly clipped it there. I know it did here about an hour ago, but before that we were looking early this morning when we reached the high 51k. We're still 81% full in our favour. I just want to see this, just get up to that zone. Our trend is showing good though, all green at the bottom. Like I say, everything's pointing in the upward direction. Looking at what Doge is doing. Doge has just broke 30 cents again, and Cardano is 280, nearly 287, 287. I'll have a look at those in a second. I just want to see this. 30 seconds left on this candle here. Just going to see if we're going to get another push up yet. We'll have a look at Doge, because it's just made that move back into the 30 zone. And we'll have a little look at the crypto news as well while we're trading, while we're holding some. There we go. So it could be pushing down. There we go. So we're back below 51.73 now. RSI is dipping. So are we forming? Going to get a retest of this area here. See. Well, this is playing out. Let's have a quick look at Doge. Let's switch to Dogecoin. Here we go. Yeah, nice. Got to buy, kick in this zone here. Look, we're right on 30, and then 009. So we're looking for here, and then we've got a resistance zone. This is our big resistance. So this would be a potential take profit. Let's just mark that out so we can have a look at that. 30.041 area. Got to break this zone. There's going to be some resistance around here, but say if Bitcoin goes up, Doge will follow. With 78% bull territory as well, 78, 80%. RSI similar to Bitcoin around the 69, 68 zone, needs to push up to that 76 area for us to get a real good breakout. We're right on our breakout zone now at 30 cents. Got an extra bull signal kicking here as well. So if we're above this trend line, then it's buy time. We should be taking, you know, we can get up 3021 or hold. Get another nice W pattern, double bottom, just crawling up. Let me draw that out. There was the high, which was 30.8. Let's see, got 1 minute left on this candle. Looking good. So on these smaller time frames, I always see Doge and Bitcoin syncing really well, related. So there was some nice sells we could have dropped into earlier on here. Probably might have got in here. Definitely got in the break on here, and then this bounce off the trend line once it came back out of our zone there. Look, across here. That would have been our entry point. Zoom in on here, see? Perfect. So hopefully we'll get up, you know, we can set an intermediate, take profit. We know there's going to be some resistance around this zone here. And then this is our neutral point. So basically if Doge breaks above 30.5, then we're into real bull territory, and then we're on our way up, back up to the high. And no real resistance until about 31. Got a little bit of time, you know. It's the whole thing about scalping the smaller time frames. We just climb the ladder, come down the ladder, go back up the ladder. That's how we see it. It's taking little bits. Let's go back to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's dropped back down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So, as I suspected, we're forming that leg. I said it could be a second M, and it is. Double, almost a double top, not quite as high as I thought. It wicked out a little bit there, but that's pretty much spot on. That was the end of the second leg. It's trying to break. So you usually get this, it'll try and retest 2 or 3 times, and if it's unsuccessful you'll get this rejection, RSI look is coming to our neutral zone. If it crosses and comes out the other side, then it's sell time. Let's see how our baseline holds up here at the 50,100. Let's just watch and see. Because this could come all the way back down. It could be back down to 50k. But we know our baseline is pretty strong. RSI is back in the neutral zone, so in the neutral zone we're not taking any trades, you know, we're just waiting.
Still with you, Roy. I'll be right back in a minute.
Yeah. Sat right on our baseline now. Our breakout zone's still achievable. Obviously, we're just going to pull into another W if we get a push back down to 50,000. We're going to be up, down, and then up on the second leg again. Like I say, Doge looks like it's following suit. There you go. Here's the first rejection off the breakout zone. Again, it's how powerful our breakout zones are. Look, they're on the indicator. Nice support, nice resistance. I've not seen anything as good as this, holding up the levels. So is this the end of the second leg? And then we're looking for the pullback. It's just like we're half a pattern behind Bitcoin on Doge. So whatever Bitcoin does, Doge looks like it's follows. So we could get this. If it breaks our trend line, back to our support. And I would say about here, look. If we're TAing it, this is what we're saying. So back down to 29.83, and then from there we're going back up again. So it's got to break our breakout zone here. If it breaks this, then forget this, we're going up. Right, we're continuing the second leg. But if we break our trend line, then we're forming our little M pattern. We'll leave that drawn and see. This is our overall goal, of course, is to get back up to 30.5. We're back to 50,200 BTC. So we're still in the neutral zone. We've just got a touch on our RSI and we're away again. Here we go. So look at the 15. The same. Just run out of steam, as you can see the candle patterns. We've got 11 minutes left on this candle here. RSI on the 15 is still bullish. We're still 81% on the 15. So we can drop back to the 3. I know these are just small little rejections before we go on back up again. That's a nice candle. There's a nice candle. These are the kind of candles we like to see for entry points. So ideally we want to see a break our trend line, retest, then away. So again, we just wait. Some of the guys would have got in on this cross from the RSI, would be on a buy on that candle here, so it would already be in profit. Okay, let's check our third crypto we're looking at tonight is Cardano ADA. Let's have a look. And again, ADA, no surprise. Similar pattern again. We've got some nice continuation arrows. We've got a TP level already in, which is going to be $2.88.6. This is where we're aiming for again. We had it earlier on, so we're looking for a retest and take some profit off the table at that kind of level. Let's see, we had that drop. Nice support level at 280. Spiked out at 288. Normal pullback, break of the trend line. Would have gone on a sell just about here. That would have been about 285 level, dropping all the way back down again to a CR breakout zone. 282. And now we're looking to try and get back to that level. In a range at the moment. Everything's pretty much a similar pattern. Cardano again, overall we're 65% momentum to the top side, RSI 62, so we just want to see a nice price action candle rather than these small candles. Even on Hack and Asher, you know, you can still, we're still looking at the candle shape to give us that trigger. And ideally we want RSI to dip into our neutral zone and pull out again to signal a buy, or we wait for it to break higher than 75. So let's see. Watch all three. So Cardano's 287 now. Yep, 287, bang on. We've got Doge at 30. And again, doing the same kind of range, deciding whether it's going to be a continuation of this leg or we're going to drop and form our next wave pattern. There we go. There's our nice retest of our baseline on BTC. Came back down again. Again, we're under 5,200. So it's struggling at the moment to break that break and hold 50,200. Again, there wasn't a sell signal with the RSI. It didn't break. Our average line's gone is flat. So this is kind of a support level for the RSI. That's how we see it. So at the moment, we're still looking to take buys rather than sells. Any kind of sell is really just a retest, which we're seeing here. We want to see red. We want to see a break. We want to see price action. Then we're looking at sells. But at the moment, we're still looking for buys. While we're waiting on this, let's have a quick look at the crypto news. What we got? What's the latest news? Let's reload this. I was reading it earlier on. Always use investing.com. It's my favorite, as many traders say. Yeah, 43 minutes ago, altcoins booked 50% gains after Bitcoin and Ether set path to new highs. So that's good. A quick, always good to get. Like I say, we're big fundamental news traders here at Mohawk. You know, we're 50-50 between TA and fundamentals. Sometimes it can be 70% fundamentals. You know, it just depends what news is out there, but keeping yourself informed as a trader only gives you more power. Yeah, so we'll have a look at Ethereum actually as well. We'll have a look at Ether. 51,000 we said is a nice resistance zone at the moment for Bitcoin. Poly as well, a good one. We'll have a look at that. We're edging up again now, so you know, this could be just to here. Get these small legs when you're in, you know, this kind of uptrend. Not a massive uptrend. I mean, it's a range on the bigger picture, but on our 3-minute time frame, we've been on an up for the last 3 hours. Retest back up. We're going to get back up to hit our TP1. I'd like to see TP2 tonight. Oh, we'll just switch to Poly. I was just asked by one of the guys in the group just to have a quick look as well. We're just seeing the news on it. It was one of the biggest gainers. You can see there it topped out today at $1. It was at $1.34, and then a nice head and shoulders. Ooh. And then there we go. That was a nice pattern to follow. Now we broke our zoom in, so we'll see what we're looking at. Yeah, nice run now. So we could have got in on here. Would have been on here on the buy if I was watching this. TP is approaching already. If it breaks this zone, then we're going to be, you know, your next level would be here. Look around here. You've got some resistance. Here's our breakout point. So here's our overall goal anyway. That's, if we're scalping this now, we're going to be about here. So 99. Let's set that and see how well we do. Of course, what we could find is here is obviously we're going to get a retest. So, you know, this is not going to happen straight away. We've got a nice big leg. So we'll get a retest back to here to our support, and then away we go. All we've got to do is wait. Waiting game and enter the right position. RSI just about 73. If it gets to 75 and it breaks this, we're going straight up now. We can be back up to 97, but I suspect we're going to get a pullback on here, which some people would get in and scalp. They'd be loading there, getting ready to load up some sells on here, but you just don't know. This could easily break and be up into the 85 zone, just like here, before you know it. You know, just because it goes up into an overbought zone doesn't mean we're going to get a sell straight off the bat. Like here, some people would have entered a sell here, look, and boom, up it went. Now if you've got a big account, yeah, obviously, but if you haven't, there's your account gone here before it comes back your way, and you're like, oh my god, why? So it's rejecting. Look at that rejection. Look at this. Let's zoom in. Let's follow this. Look at that. Let's see. We're into the zone. We're into the zone. This is where I get excited. This is where some guys would be looking at buys and stuff and everything. Again, I'm not giving no financial advice. I'm not telling you, you know, points of entry and exit. It's all your own risk management. I'm just giving you how I and us in the group analyze these charts, where we're looking to get out of a trade, ideally, if we were in one. So is Polly going to get back up to 99 tonight? It's trying to. Look at that rejection. Look at that rejection. Beautiful. So it's going to break, flattened out. Oh, look at the fight in the RSI. I like seeing this. Look, when you're scalping, which way we're going to go? Going up. Well, he's trying. We still haven't got a, you know, we're still, look at our trend, look at our trend pattern. You know, still in the red, still just, we're not quite got the momentum yet. We're 78. Same as the RSI, it's pushing now. Here we go. So we're going to get to our TP1. we're going to get back to 99. Looking at Poly, trying to get back to 99, looking good. That would be a definite re-entry for some people. Right, let's have a look at Ethereum. And no surprise, we've had a similar pattern again. All these patterns are great. You can just pick the one to scalp, and just, you know, if we'd got in on this earlier, been streaming earlier, we'd have seen this pattern forming, and definitely we'd have been in on this. That was a nice drop. I remember 4,000 is the kind of resistance zone. It's struggling to break at the moment, so but our take profit, our TP zone would have already been here. As you can see, it was already marked out for us perfectly. So if we'd been in on a buy around this area, that's where we'd have been out. We'd have been in at about 3858, and we'd have been out at 3878. Nice scalp, nice win that would have been. And now we're pushing to our second level, which is just below our main pivot point. If Ether breaks above that, then we're away, we're climbing back another level, and here's the heavy resistance. Just below is the 40k zone, 4000k, 4000. Oh, sorry. We've got a long way to go yet. You can see we've had a most of the day it's been a bit of a range. It's come down slowly, retest back up again, hitting its head against this 3945 kind of zone, and then back down, and now we're trying to play back up. Got a rejection on our RSI, look, as it tried to break through the 75. So again, same as Doge and BTC, we could be seeing a rejection on here, then a back up again, and then a pull down before we continue up again. So now we could be seeing this before we get a retest and a bigger pullback. Back on ADA. ADA is now doing the same pattern. Look, coming back, we're coming back into the neutral zone. So again, we didn't quite get up yet. Here's our support level just here, look, about 2867. Hopefully the center leg might get us to our TP. If not, we're coming back down on Cardano. Looks like we're going to get a retest of our baseline. If it falls below our baseline breaks, guess what? We're selling. Again, not financial advice, just saying. This is why we like to get trigger happy. Let's go for Ethereum, same pound, waiting, Holly. Yes, look at that, we did it. That's a nice result. We just spiked out there, so we just got our take profit one there. We set out 99. Again, we just adjust our level. Expect it to be a bigger, you know, it was a big leg this was, so we expect the center to be big. So this means we could have, you know, we've got some, there's our heavy resistance zone, so we could, you know, potentially be all the way back up here. Or we're going to be scalping in between. So let's see if we get a rejection. This is our pivot. Neutral resistance is our pivot zone. This is where we're deciding, you know, the next move, and it looks like it's bouncing back from the 80s in the RSI. So let's see if we get a retest, even if it's just down to its support level here before it goes, and then we want to be back in again if we break this zone. What we're going to do, we're going to move that up to the next level. That's where I'll see. RSI, you know, doesn't go into our neutral zone. We're staying biased towards this. Let's have a quick look at Doge. Doge still about 30. Oh, it's hit our TP. Beautiful. That's nice. There we go. So yeah, TP1 hit. It hit. Here was the going to be an entry point here. That was the nice candle pattern we like to see. Yeah, look at that. It smashed our 75 zone. So great stuff. Now we'll see if there's a pullback for a retest before we go on up. We want to be back up to 3304 level. That's nice to see. We got it spot on. We got that spot on. There we go. Beautiful. It's breaking above the trend line. That was a nice one, Justin. Beautiful.
Indeed, I was watching that.
Yeah. That was spot on.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we're going to get up to 30.5. Right, back onto BTC. Still ranging. Yep. Again, we're not at TP1 yet. You see our breakout zone. I've just gone above it, so I should have been really about here. Just going to adjust that to 50,250. 50,250 is our first profit area, and then 50,376 ish. Yeah, RSI, it's great. This is the RSI is standing up to that support. Look, we've retested it now once, nearly twice, and we keep getting the bounces off it. So 68% bull momentum. Was still just a little bit of a fight overall, hence why we're getting no real movement at the moment. But there's no sell until we get below the neutral zone. In fact, I'm going to take this off the chart because I'm going to stay with the bullish thought. Still saying 1 and 2.
Give me those underwear.
Let's look at Ethereum again. Let's go back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 need to be in here.
Ethereum can break the 75 zone on RSI, then it'll break the neutral zone, and then we're up again. You can see here, look
over there. Let me pack this that way and get this shit out of the way.
There's the resistance.
My bad.
So we're looking for 3,000. We're looking for 3,905 on Ethereum. We're looking for 2,886 on Cardano. We're looking now for $1.69 on Poly. We've got a we've got a zone forming. We've got a resistance zone. Like I said, it's got to break this neutral. It's got to break this. Break our zone. That's here. Look, this was our initial take profit one. I've now moved to the next level. There is a level in between that, but I'm heading for $1.63. Doge, obviously we've hit 30. We're looking for 34 now as the next level. But we're going to get this. Here we go. The M's coming up. Just got to adjust the chart. The patterns always form. It's just a case of redrawing them, sticking with. Is it going to go this low? Probably not. It might only go to our breakout zone. We'll come back and retest our trend line. But we're looking for, if it does, then we're going back. We're looking for the same TP again at 30. 20. I'm going to hold some buyers on this. RSI has really peaked out, really come back. We're going to see a sharp cross, a sharp movement on the RSI. You always know you're going to get this pullback rejection. Could bounce off our baseline. And up we go again. And Bitcoin to say, look at that, Bitcoin and Doge, look at that, almost identical patterns. Just that BTC is not really moving, it's really ranging, hanging on. But I'm still, still looking for that 50,250. That's our first area of scalping to get out. Then 53.76, then 55.66. So as long as we stay above our neutral zone on the RSI, we're good. We're good to hold, or we're good to get in and out, quick scalping. We're all waiting for Doge. Here we go. Yes, we've done it. Come on. 50,247, 50,246, 248. Yes. 50,250. Yes. We'll take that. Excellent. Another nice little win there. Yeah, and this can all be just part of this second leg. You know, we can all just ignore this. Yeah, just micro scalping within a bigger picture. And there's nothing wrong in that. In looking at smaller patterns, wave patterns within bigger wave patterns. That's what it's all about. If you were holding from earlier on, you know, you could just see this as one pattern, you know, like here, look, you just see that. Where we're going back to 50,560. But if, like me, you let to get in and out with a bag, then I just see the little moves. I see the little moves within the big moves. That's what scalping's all about. You decide if you want to be a micro scalper, a scalper, swing scalper on a 1 hour, as I call them. Because it just makes me laugh when people say they're scalping on a 1 hour time frame. To me, that's not scalping, but each to their own, you know. This is nice now with 50,250. 247, 248. Spreads aren't too crazy either, so, you know, not at the moment, not my broker. Nice now, because look, we've got another trend line, we've got our new trend line form as well. We're sat. If it can hold above this 50,250, then we're up to 50,376 is what I'm thinking next. Yeah, just got to get above this zone here. Doge still the same. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Followed exactly what I said. Going back to retest our trend lines inside our breakout zone. we're just crossing our neutral. Once it pops out of here, if it breaks our trend line, then guess what? We're heading down. Yep, there you go. Look, Doge is going to retest our trend line. So, like I say, some of the guys might have got in on a sell on that rejection and get in there. But for me, I want to wait. If I'm looking to take any sells, I want red on my RSI and I want a break below the trend line. And then we're looking here. Again, we just adjust our sensible. And that's what I call these lines. This whole system is based on is sensible scalping. You know, because scalping gets a reputation for, you know, it gets a bad rap. For being too crazy, but it's not. You know, if you've got a good system, you stick to the system, you stick to the rules. And then even on a 3-minute time frame like this, look, we've already had, you know, 3 or 4 wins already. Some nice setups. Like I said, if we're going to get, you know, if this is going to be a second leg down to here, perfect. Again, overall, this could be a bigger second leg, just a minor pullback. So if you was in a buy from the bottom here, you'd be holding. You know, you're not going to get out of this trade until you cross a major support zone. But for me, like I say, on a night like tonight, I like to do a little bit of micro scalping, put a full bag in and see. Here we go, look, see, that's what you want to see. RSI is 42, just dropping out of our zone. It's the first time it's been on a bearish side for, yeah, best part of 2 hours. We're neutral on our chart. I think with Doge, look, we see that it's only 54% of the daily volumes already achieved. So we're only halfway through. So we could stay scalping Doge for another 6-7 hours if that's what you want to do. You know. I think we're going to break. I think this is going to break. This is going to break, and we're going to be looking at. Let's set this as a level. So we're still hoping for this. I hope, you know, I want Doge to go up like everybody else, but we're just scalping what we're seeing in front of us, the levels. The levels and the momentum combined together. And we're going to go retest and then a break above, in which case we're back in on a buy and back to again our same TP level. Or we're going to get a true breakout of our neutral zone and we're going to go bearish. Let's have a look at Poly. Poly's doing exactly what I said. Look at that, rejecting off this resistance zone. We've got a nice little block of resistance form here. We're sat right on the zone now. So this is where it makes its mind up whether this is a good pattern is going to come true, and we're going for a second leg. And we're looking at a, like I say, our TP of $1.69. Look at the RSI, scooped, beautiful. Or are we coming down? Is this going to come lower? We're going to get a bounce at 88 cents. I like poly because there's just enough in it. You know, if you've got a bag of a few $100s, you can just scalp this quite nicely, rack up the wins. You don't have to have a massive amount. Cardano, let's have a look where we're at that. Again, it's following our pattern. It broke our baseline, so could have got in on this. And again, yeah, there's no sell, no. Again, I didn't see that. I've got to always check my RSI, and again, we've got a lovely flat RSI. Here's the last time we would have got a sell. Would have been about here. That candle, look at that, perfect. And we'd have gone for that zone here, look, just above, so, you know. Would have been 2847 and going at 2832. Micro scalping, and you might not be winning a lot. You might be winning $5, $4, $3. It doesn't matter. The whole thing about scalping is getting the technique down, getting the eye down, getting the technique down, and practice it with a small amount. So if it does go wrong, you're not blowing an account, you're not losing a life-changing amount of money. You know, you're going to take losses, but hopefully, especially with our system, you're going to get more wins than losses. So it's getting an eye for the system and an eye for taking these little trades and getting the wins and getting the buzz from the win. That's the most important thing. That gives you confidence then to enter the next trade and so on and so on. And then if you get 19, 20 trades in a row and you get 1 or 2 losses, it doesn't blow your mind. You know, you're prepared for that. That's where I would have been on the sell there, and then on my buy I would have been back in on this candle here. Look, that's perfect. The break above the baseline, break above RSI. That would have been a nice, that'd have been a nice buy just here. So we'd have been in at 2854, and again here's our level. Look, next level line, look, it just hit that 28800. So that would have been another win. 2 wins there, nice. And since then, nothing. You hold, you got your TP, you're out the trade. So Ethereum's doing the same, just ranging. So we've hit TP1, we really want to try and get back. We're taking a dive down, look now, 46 on the RSI. This center, you know, could come lower. The heavier support level is at 3867, as you can see. But here's our breakout line. Like I say, our breakout zone just here always tends to be really good at support. So let's see if we're going to kick off that. There we go. You can just see it's just zoom in. Let's have a zoom in. Let's have a zoom in. You can see what I mean. Just take this out of the equation now. So there you go. Look, so you see our line here. Remember, these charts are set up for you. As soon as you join the Discord group, you get automatic access to this system. As long as you stay in the group, then you maintain access to it. So as simple as. And the mentorship and the discussion, the group is all bonus features part of it. That rejection, nice. Look at the RSI. RSI is on its own support prices. $3,884. It's good to watch this close up, you know. Good to zoom in, you know. Everyone's always about zooming out all the time, seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, that's great, but also sometimes you want to see the price action up close. I mean, I use Hakanashi here, and on, you know, and people will berate me for it, but that's just what I've got an eye for, what I've got used to, and I enjoy using them. And my eye, it finds it easier to understand price action than normal candles. So each their own, you know. The system works on normal candles or Hakanashi. You know, again, we're not doing a holy grail or anything here. We're trading price action, support and resistance, and the indicators just give us a little bit of help with the support and resistance zones for those people who, you know, don't understand them or have difficulty identifying them. So that's what it's all about. But in terms of momentum and movement, I like Hakanashi, you know. And for people who say they don't work on the smaller time frames, they do, but you've just got to learn how to use them and how they move and how they look. It's as simple as, you know. There we go. Look at that, perfect. As I said, look, we've got a rejection not only off the RSI of our average of our center line, but also we've got the rejection of our breakout baseline here. Look, perfect. Price came down, said no way, we're not breaking that again, not yet, and we get the bounce up. This is the beauty, this is how powerful this zone is. Remember, there's the top of our zone and there's the bottom of our zone. So on the bigger time frames, this, you know, for Ethereum, you wouldn't be looking at selling until you've broke out of this zone at 3830. This indicates to me then it's a change of trend. It's not just a pullback. We've got some serious downward momentum building. All this in between to me is wishy-washy stuff that I can scalp in and out of, and, you know, get a few dollars while it's deciding what it's going to do. But it's just identifying the patterns as well, which is what we're doing here. So, you know, we want this. We're looking at this. So we're going to get a retest. So we're going to get our ambitious aiming for my TP1 on the center leg, maybe. Like I say, it's not got there yet. There's nothing in between. There's nothing in between really. We've got a zone, that's about it. The kind of next level is here of resistance. As you can see, just look left. If you ever get stuck, just look left. Look, you've got your candles here, you got your candles here. You can see that's the zone. Brilliant, here we go. Our breakout zone shifted, look. When our breakout zone moves, this doesn't mean it's live. This is a live setup. It's not, we're not static zones. As price action changes, our system changes and our indicators change as well. So you're never left with an old setup, basically. So now here's our breakout. So guess what? This is where my TP is going to be. Right there. This is the beauty of it. Adjust. Too many traders set, you know, there's set levels, pending order. You know, I don't like pending orders anyway. I'm not a fan of showing my hand. Scalping to me is all about being stealthy, getting in and out before anyone's realised you've even been there. Micro scalping, taking little small portions that no one's going to worry about. So, yeah, I always think too many traders just don't adjust their setups. They just set it and go, yeah, whatever, that's the setup I've chosen, and if it doesn't hit it, it doesn't hit it, whatever, you know. And when you're on small time frames, you've got to be prepared to adjust as the market moves, either in the direction you've analysed and picked, or if it goes against you. Now, it doesn't always mean setting a stop loss, so it hits your stop loss and gets you out of the trade. You've got to see how far it's going to go. Where might it reverse back on you? Is it way out of your league and you've got to use your stop loss and you've got to get out of the trade? Or if you just hold that a little bit longer, is there another area coming up where you're going to get a pullback, a retracement or whatever that will either put you into profit or at least halve some of your losses? You know, that's how my mind's always thinking, is how can I lessen my loss? Not necessarily not take a loss, but how to lessen my loss or improve my win rate. So like here, I've just adjusted my take profit from the neutral zone, which it might well hit this later on, but to be safe, my breakout zone is now my safety net, saying, yeah, look, take some profit here, because it could hit this and retrace again. And this is how I use our breakout zone in conjunction with our, you know, points of interest grid, which is what we call this. RSI looks broke, beautiful, nicely come out the neutral zone now, 62. So we're going to get our TP is now 3900. Is that going to be achievable? Let's hope so. We'll come back to that. We've got a nice triangle, which is again a built-in indicator, again just to tell you, you know, there's a change coming. Good momentum building. Our dashboard also. It'd be nice if we get this. This would be nice. Like I say, we hit it. We took profit. We pulled back. We're re-entering. Let's have a quick look back at Bitcoin. Let's say we've already taken profit at the 50,000, 50,002.50. Oh, yes, sorry. Late, sorry. And now we're looking for 50,376-ish. Obviously this is trading view. Your broker might be a little bit different. Like I say, what I try and do, I measure the gap, measure the points. Points means prizes, as I was always told as a kid from a TV show. So I gauge it by the points as much as the actual price. I'm looking at the points. And any kind of stop loss on this is going to be just below my neutral, my non-pivot. This is my safety net. So yeah, we're looking for 50, and we're looking for 5,500 halfway. And if it all goes horribly wrong and we get a breakout below this flat of our baseline about here, then we're heading down to 50,000 again, and this I would suspect the RSI would be into our neutral zone and red if it broke below this area here. It's kind of 50,084, so we're talking $84. in a sell there. This is the good thing, we're always prepared either way. You know, we're not kind of preset bull traders, bear traders. I'm going with what's in front of me. I'm looking at fundamentals, the news that might cause something to fluctuate either way, or I'm looking at my TA on the smaller time frame. Like I say, I don't get too bothered about what's in the bigger time frames because I've got all the information on the chart here that I need from using our system. So, you know, sometimes you can confuse yourself looking at 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and by the time you get down to your entry time frame, you're like, what the hell am I doing? Am I buying? Am I selling? Am I not doing anything? Majority of traders find that it's trader's block, I call it. Too much TA, too much over analysis, and that's just why we created this system. I mean, to the beginner it looks complicated, but to those of you who've already been trading, these are all indicators that are free. You know, on trading there's nothing special here, just our settings are tweaked for how we like to trade. And you know, we've got help with support and resistance for those guys who, like I say, don't have the experience to draw them themselves. That's the good thing about the Axe system, it's all there, it's all about support. And as you get a more confident trader, you can start taking out the bits you don't need to see on your chart anymore. So we're going to go about another 15 minutes. We've done 2 hours tonight. We've enjoyed this. It's been really good. We've had a few nice trades. Like I say, we've got some setups pending that we're waiting. Like I say, if you like the analysis, you like what we're doing, then you know, whether you watch this live or you watch this back later, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, tell people about what we're doing. You know, this is true scalping, small time frames, not multiple analysis, just TA, fundamentals, common sense, sitting on our hands, drinking lots of coffee, talking about the markets. That's what we like to do. And you know, if you subscribe, obviously, you know, set alerts, and we'll post up when we're going live again. We'll be back live doing Forex and some pairs, and we'll do some stocks as well. Like I say, if you join the Discord group, we provide, you know, daily setups on a multiple of different things, all the ones that all the instruments that we believe are the best ones, bang for the buck, that work well with the system, indices, forex pairs, commodities, gold, silver, oil, etc. That's what you get for being part of the group. And we try to teach you how to trade for yourself. You know, it's not signals. We don't provide signals. We provide setups and analysis, and then you do your own risk management. Bitcoin looking to break 50,250 again. Let's just have a quick scout down again what we're looking at. Doge, look at that. It did the micro second leg gam look down to 29.91. Beautiful. Now bouncing back up. Again, still looking for 30.28 and eventually 34. 30.4, sorry, not 34, 30.4. Poly, like I say, already hit our first TP of just under $1. It's now broke the support zone, so this is looking good. This is looking good for our TP of $1.69 here. RSI's crept back 79, it's back into the zone. Great, you know, we had a retest look and it's It's going our way, exactly as we analysed. You see there, look, see how the resistance zone is disappearing. Look, this is what happens. Again, you see, this is what I love about our system. It's all real time and changes as the market changes, not static. If this is broke, it's no longer a valid resistance, but hence it's going to disappear, and our breakout line becomes our new support zone. And poly's good. Poly's a good thing to hold and scalp. Let's say we could be good right up until $1.17 before we get some major pullback. We, like I say, in our group, we just like to take what's in front of us. Don't get greedy. Don't hold for the big picture. If you want to do that, go to the bigger time frames. Take little segments out of the market. Back to Ether. Perfect. Ether went up and has re-hit our TP again at 3,900. That's nice. Is it going to break any higher? That's coming down. Yeah, RSI is ranging. Again, we can just redraw that. That is the level. And this was the level here. Look, just nudge that back down. Draw your patterns in. The more you draw your patterns and adjust them, you get to see how this wave strategy that I use, been using for years, how it's easy to follow. You know, a lot of people have struggled to see these patterns, but it's practice, drawing them out, seeing if the market follows. You can get ahead of the game then, knowing what legs you want to trade. This is beautiful though. See, we've had that rejection. So again, you can look at setting a level back down at 3878. Just top and spike of this wick here. Look, this level resistance here, broke, back in, spike again, retested again. So down to our trend line would be. Just watch RSI. Look, again, you're not getting in on a sell until we see RSI. It's got to break this level. Got to give us that momentum. At the moment, this is just a minor pullback. And Cardano, what's Cardano doing? Again, pretty much what we said. Come down, retested our trend line. And again, that's another point. Look at the flat. Look at our baseline. We get flat on our baseline. Look what we get. Support. So if someone had been an aggressive scalper on this is where you would have got out the trade. You'd have got in the trade on the break of the baseline, and you'd got out the flat baseline, center of the M there. Look. So many trades within trades. This is the secret. It's spotting them, focusing. This is why you've only got to look at, I mean, tonight we're looking at 4 cryptos. You know, usually I would only focus on a couple. I'm just showing you how, you know, this system can work on whichever crypto is your favorite, and you use the system in the same way. Another nice little win there. We're still aiming for this level here. So here's our breakout. Look, our breakout zone's been adjusted. So roll to your TP to it. That's the resistance. So when it combines together, you get the resistance and you get the breakout zone. That means it's quite, you know, it's a decent level. It's been retested 1, nearly 2, 3. is going to be retested again before we get a bigger drop, or we're going to get a break. So I think, yeah, this could be good. Down to here, down to here. And that might not happen yet. Could be this. This is what I want to see. Well, the RSI is still, you know, not showing me red even here. It just broke out, but it was orange. It wasn't red. It wasn't, you know, we divide these into colours, which are all based on RSI, you know, colours, so to help. So we'll leave these running, and when I'm in the group tomorrow, we can have a look and see how they performed. So far so good. Like I said, we've had a few nice scalps tonight whilst being live, and we've got 4 setups all in motion. Let's just go back to the Big Daddy, go back to see Bitcoin again. Just can't break that, can't break 52.50. And I tried to here, and just didn't do it. It's not strong enough. Oh yeah, well, now we're crossing the neutral and we're dropping. So again, where we had that set, yeah, this is our, that was our optimistic TP. Our realistic one is TP2. Now had the second leg. Are we going to get this? Are we going to get this drop? Are we going to get a bigger drop down to here? Then retest. If that's the case, we're looking to put buys in on this support. And once we get the price action, we'll put buys in back. We know we're coming back up. Just check the news again one more time, see if there's anything that's happened while we've just been analysing away. 26 minutes ago we go. And again, I'll use this. The BTC, ETH, ADA, ENB. These are the ones. These are the ones to look at the moment. XRP. Yeah, we'll look at XRP next time. We'll look at Sol. Look at Uni. We'll just, you know, like I say, I like to keep. Usually, I personally only trade 2 at a time, so we'll analyze 4 at a time. That's perfect. Let's see if we get that TP2 tonight. 50,003. Again, the RSI joked us, didn't break, so no sells, no chance of a sell, no real break, We're staying neutral, we're pushing back up. Bro. Well, I think we're going to call it a night here. Say it's coming up to, yeah, it's 11:30 here in London. Early evening in New York. So yeah, we've done a couple of hours, nice bit of analysis. You know, if people like this, we can do this as a regular, you know, every weekend we can do some crypto analysis, and say people can send requests in, just let us know, you know, either on the YouTube channel or via our Discord if you join it. But yeah, we'll leave it with these setups. Like I say, we've got all these ones running. Yeah, looking good. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and hope you watch the repeat as well. Take care all, and I will see you on the next live stream. Trade safe and take care. See you later, guys.